What's going on YouTube? It is Repulse back another video. In today's video, we have our first match review in a while. I haven't posted it in a month, so it feels kind of weird to be doing this. But yeah, we're back on the YouTube. Yeah, and I think it's a good time to come back. Chelsea have been in a great run of form. If we want to go here, I'm not at my normal setup, so that's why it's a little disoriented. You don't see the, you know, um, whatever it's called, like the good, the mid, and the ugly. You don't have that today. I'm not at my usual setup, but you can see here Chelsea are in a good run of form, winning their last 4 games, 2 in the Champions League, 2 in the Prem. And today we won in the Champions League against Ajax. If you want to go to the table, it leaves us in 11th, just below Liverpool, who we just beat in the Premier League 2 matches ago. Goal difference of +3, obviously beat Benfica 1-0, lost to Bayern Munich 3-1 on the opening game of the Champions League, but win 5-1 today against Ajax, who are all the way down at the bottom of the table, actually, were their only goal in the Champions League. I do believe they have had hard fixtures, though, but for Chelsea, beat Ajax 5-1 today. You can see the goal scores, a lot of them were prior to halftime. Guiu scored the first right after a red card. Taylor had a high boot on Facundo Buonanotte. I think it was definitely the right decision to send him off. Not that it was reckless or anything. I just think the boot was too high. It was, obviously deserved to be sent off. Initially given as a yellow, VAR checks it, and then the referee does end up giving a red card. Then about 77 seconds later, I think was the exact number, the ball's in the back of the net for Chelsea. It's a free kick. Esteval lays it off to Enzo Fernandez, who gives it to Buonanotte. Buonanotte crosses the ball in to the box. Fofana is there, heads it across the goal, and Guiu's there with the tap and finish. Not the cleanest of connections, but, ends up beating the goalkeeper, going the opposite way the goalkeeper was headed, to make it 1-0 Chelsea. Guiu gets his deserved goal. Been very, very good in the last couple games for Chelsea. When he has come off the bench, gets the start today, gets a goal. Then Caicedo, Gittins lays the ball off to him. Gittins was immense today. We'll talk about that in a little bit. My man of the match, I think he did end up getting man of the match overall. I know people are going to scream for Esteval getting man of the match, but I do think Gittins definitely deserves it with his performance today. But yeah, lays the ball off to Caicedo. Caicedo takes a shot outside the box. We all know this. It's a normal Caicedo thing. Ends up getting a deflection. Goalkeeper dives the way that the ball was supposed to go. Deflection takes it the other way. Ball goes in the back of the net. Caicedo gets another goal, and Gittins gets his first assist at Chelsea, I believe. First goal or assist, so fair play to him for that. Definitely worthy of a goal and assist today with that performance. Then in the 45th minute, Enzo wins a penalty. I don't know what Weghorst was thinking. He said he got the ball, but he did not. He ended up getting... I don't even know how to explain it. He got the ball through Enzo Fernandez, I guess is the only way to put it. Yeah, just a really, really robust challenge. I don't know what he was thinking there, to be honest. Was kind of on one the entire game. I don't really know. But yeah, goes through Enzo Fernandez, doesn't even get that much of the ball. Just gets completely, the player, Enzo Fernandez, he just gets completely wiped out of play. Penalty gets awarded. Enzo Fernandez converts it with a very, very good pen. I'd say middle right corner. But yeah, very, very good pen. The keeper's never going to save that. Then 6 minutes later, Esteval gets, he draws the pen, gets kind of tripped up and then shoved to the ground. Referee gives the pen again. Enzo Fernandez gives the ball to Esteval, says, you on the penalty, you take it, which I like. Esteval, best penalty of the day. We did have 3 penalties in this game. But yeah, Esteval with, a brilliant penalty. Pretty much top left corner. A lot of pace on the ball too. Goalkeeper was never going to save that. Goalkeeper for Ajax wasn't particularly good today either, so there's that. Then straight after halftime, I believe it was Buonanotte made a run in the box. Buonanotte or Gittins, one of the two, made a run in the box. I can't remember who off the top of my head. Had the ball kind of just trickled out. Tyreek George was able to pounce on it, shoots. It takes a little bit of a deflection, but travels the way it was supposed to in the bottom right corner. Makes it 5-1 Chelsea. That's the last goal we scored. Pretty much cruise control the rest of the match after that. But Tyreek George gets a goal on the score sheet. You could tell he loved it with his celebration there. For Ajax, the Wout Weghorst penalty was, I think it was Oscar Gloch, or however you pronounce it. had the ball in the box, tried to cross it, and did end up crossing it, but in that process, Towson just stood on his foot. He trips up. Um, Even though he doesn't have possession of the ball, they just call that a careless act. And Ajax get a penalty. Wout Weghorst um, shoots it bottom right, and goes right under Jorgensen, who definitely had the opportunity to make the save, but it ended up 2-1 Ajax, and then, we just ran rampant on them. So yeah, 5-1 Chelsea. Definitely a good result in the Champions League. I was going to take a 4-goal cushion. If we look at our lineup for today, we started with this. We had Hato left back, or more left center back than anything. Wasn't really a left back because you see Caicedo here. He drifted into the midfield, and Enzo Fernandez was alongside Buonanotte. So what we had was Guiu up top, who I thought was great in the minutes that he played. He's always been good. I don't think I'm ever gonna say I don't like a Guiu performance because he gives pretty much the effort that's needed from a number 9 the entire time he's out on the pitch. You had Esteval playing this winger position, Gittins playing this winger position. Both of them look great today. Definitely my favorite wing pairing to watch, especially in Europe, because they're just so creative with the ball. Their dribbling, their close touches, their ability to run at defenders. It's definitely exhilarating to watch. If you look at Esteval today, I think he had like 20 shots. Yeah, he had 8 total shots. Definitely could have had 3 goals. But won a penalty, created 2 chances. You can see his expected goals and expected assists was very, very high because of the amount he shot. Had so many shots. I mean, an incredible amount of shots. Gittins, on the other hand, didn't have too many shots. Did get the assist, which I talked about to Caicedo. This one I thought could have been a goal. I think it got blocks, but yeah, I thought Gittins was great today. Didn't really have much expected goals, but had a high expected assist tally because he created a lot of chances. And dribbled the ball a ton. So, I thought he was immense in today's game. But Buonanotte I thought was good, just linked up play very well generally. Other than that, I thought Lavia was pretty non-existent in this game, to be honest. Kind of robust in the challenges. Definitely, won the ball back for us a couple times. But yeah, I mean, didn't really do all too much. Like, I don't remember any significant thing he did in the game today. I think that's why he got that rating he did. Tossins is that low just because he gave up a penalty, got substituted for Chalaba at halftime. Jorgensen didn't really do all too much. Um, yeah, had a penalty converted against him. That was about it. I don't think there were many shots by um, Ajax in the game entirely. Fofana had a great game, had an assist in there too. Definitely deserved of all the praise that he will get after this game, I hope. But yeah, great in today's game. Caicedo great on that inverted, scores a goal. Enzo, same thing, scores a goal too. Looked great. In terms of substitutions, I thought Reggie Walsh actually looked very good. Definitely someone that I'd like us to start in games against like Paphos, weaker opposition that we can rotate our squad against. Achampong, another good performance. I hope he continues to build on that. Think he'll definitely start the weekend against Sunderland. Tarek George got a goal coming on at halftime, so fair play to him for that. You know, good game from him. Kind of intermixed with Esteval in terms of who was going up top at striker and then who was out on the right wing. I saw him at right wing multiple times and Esteval up top a couple times. Andre Santos came on, looked bright. I don't know who his. Oh, that's what it was. It wasn't a Gittins or Buonanotte run. It was an Andre Santos run. That Tyree George ended up converting, so he gets the assist for that. I guess fair enough. Fair play to him. I think he could have had a goal in there. Or maybe I'm just thinking of the wrong player. He may have not. Yeah, didn't even have a shot in the game. I'm thinking of the wrong player. I think it's just Esteval could have had multiple goals in today's performance. Chalaba came in, just steadied up the defense really. Him and Achampong looked decent. Other than that, not too much. We can look at the stats to see how many shots Ajax ended up having. They had 2, and 1 on target, which was the penalty. So, in actuality, they had 1 shot. I don't know when the other shot was, to be honest. I think early on in the game. But you can see the XG there is so high because of the penalty. We had 22 total shots with 10 being on target, something I like to see. Half our shots on target were converted. 5 big chances, 3 of them being converted. 2 big chances missed. Ajax win that technically because they had 0, but they didn't even have a big chance other than penalty. You can see very accurate with our passes today. Had a lot of corners. Didn't actually score from a corner today, but non-penalty XG you can see is 2 right there. They had 0.26, so that one shot that they ended up having. But yeah, team looks stellar today. I thought they looked very, very bright. Kind of good to be back on YouTube. I'm definitely gonna try to post more often. I've just been so busy. But you know, hopefully, now that I'm back, we can start getting the flow of this again. Definitely gonna be a preview and a review to Sunderland out this week, and then if there's any significant news, then I'll drop a video. I haven't really been doing the news videos because it isn't the transfer window, but things on the sponsor are coming soon. It might be Sporkle, it might be Red Bull, or Oracle actually, sorry, or Red Bull. We'll figure that out pretty shortly. So there may be a video on that. We'll see how much money we end up gathering. But yeah, good to be back. If you did enjoy this video, please be sure to like, subscribe, because there's going to be a lot more coming out soon, hopefully. But yeah, if you did enjoy this video, again, please be sure to like, subscribe. Good to be back, and as always, it's Repulse, and I'm out. Good to see y'all again. Peace.